Welcome to Property Investments UK, and today we're going to be looking at a couple of client questions. This one in particular is looking at what areas maybe they should focus on around the Manchester area if they're looking at both capital growth and also rental yield. So the question is from Raj, and it's, Dear Rob, I watched some of your videos and thought they were very, or quite thorough and very thought-provoking indeed, so thanks for that, Raj. I'm looking to invest for yields and capital gains in England. Since house prices in London have soared, I started looking at the Manchester area. My budget is just below £200,000 in cash. Would appreciate some advice, thank you best, Raj. Okay, perfect. So there's a few things to consider, Raj, in terms of which locations or what areas of Manchester you should consider. For a budget of £200,000, that's quite a healthy budget. You'll get a lot around the Manchester location for that. So what I'd probably suggest is, instead of just thinking on the headline amount, is to look a little bit deeper in terms of what rental yields or what return, what cash flow you're looking to achieve from the property. And also the trade-off therefore is what kind of capital growth you're potentially aiming for on the property as well. That can then guide you somewhat on giving you a bit of an idea in terms of what locations might fit. So if you're looking for a rental yield of, I don't know, let's say 8%, then there's only certain locations around Manchester that are going to fit that criteria. Likewise, if you're looking for a particular tenant profile, if that's working tenants or local housing allowance tenants or maybe even students, again, there'll be other locations or pockets around Manchester that will fit that criteria better. So as a very rough rule of thumb, South Manchester at the moment is performing very well for capital growth, has performed very well in the past as well, and should continue to do that in the future because a lot of reasons, but there's investment going on in the area with employment, business parks. There's also the Metrolink, which is going through South Manchester at the moment, and a few other areas as well. The yields though in South Manchester currently are only about 6–6.5%. Now when you compare that to other locations around Manchester, you might get 7–7.5%, even 8% plus in other locations. So it's important to try and strike that balance between growth and yields. South Manchester, you'll probably get more capital growth over the next 5 to 10 years than in some of those higher yield, lower value locations around Manchester. So it's a case of trying to sit down initially, work out your kind of individual aims and goals. What's your priority, whether that's cash flow and income coming in on a monthly basis, in which case yields are probably going to be a bit more of a priority. Or alternatively, if your potential is pension plan growth, then maybe capital growth is an area that you should be focusing on more, and South Manchester might be a better location. So if yields are your target, then probably maybe the east, north and also west of Manchester are going to give you those slightly higher yields. So see which is most preferable for yourself, Raj, and then kind of look at the areas around there. But there's lots of other links that we can introduce you to at the bottom of this video as well, which will show you how to work out the yields in the different locations across Manchester. Also how to check out which areas are maybe performing better for growth and property prices as well. So I'll link to those in the videos, but hopefully you found that helpful. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this content and you'd like to join our free online property training course, we've got a link for it on this page. And in there we cover a range of different property strategies to help you get started, either building a long-term property portfolio or creating a cash-flowing property business. We also look at ways to increase your return on investment with any of the property moves you may be considering. And we also have a couple of cheat sheets and downloadable documents in there as well. Simply click on the link to join the free training course today.